Thanks for staying with us. It is still in the game on New Central TV. Now let's talk about what happened in the Nigeria Premier Football League with Bendel Insurance finishing the season unbeaten. They have qualified for the Super Six. And joining us to talk about this is Nosa Igunma, who knows a whole lot about Bendel Insurance. Good to have you with us, Nosa.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us. Let's talk about Bendel Insurance. How do you feel unbeaten throughout this season? Does this remind you about a club in England?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said Bendel Insurance unbeaten throughout this season. Does this remind you about a certain club in England who finished the season unbeaten?
Well, nobody saw it coming for a team that just came from relegation. And we haven't gone 18 games in the regular season unbeaten. Is unprecedented. I think it's largely to the contribution of the management, the playing body, and even the coaching crew. Tactically, they got it right, the playing body, and the coaching crew, and the players were able to execute what the coaches wanted. And I understand very well that there were some additions during the close season to strengthen the team. Yeah, a couple of draws in the second half of the league didn't really spare good for the team, but at the end of the day, they were able to achieve the aim of qualifying for the Super Six. And then making it to the Super Six unbeaten is just an addition to it. The target for the club from the onset was to remain in the league and make sure that they retain their status as a Premier League team, not going back to the NNL where they just came from. And I think that was achieved even in the first half. And it became clearer that Super Six is achievable. So the target changed and they started chasing the Super Six. And of course, the unbeaten run was just to ice the cake for the team. So I think it was unprecedented. Like I said, kudos to the coach who actually turned out a very good tactics for the boys, and the boys were able to execute even home and away, not losing the game at all.
Yeah.
Haven't scored. I went ahead yesterday at the New Stadium in Jos Plateau State, where they took on Nasarawa United. They actually felt that they actually conceded again, which has been a problem with the team, scoring and later conceding. But I think they've given a very fantastic account of themselves this regular season. We're looking forward to a better time in the, of course, Super Six.
All right, talking about the Super Six now, 6 teams have qualified. Like, in Group A, we've seen the likes of Bendel Insurance are qualifying for the Super Six. There was also Remo Stars and Enyimba, who played out a goalless draw in their game to sneak into the Super Six. While in Group B, we have Rivers United, Luby Stars, and Sunshine Stars. The regular culprits that we used to have, the likes of Kano Pillars, are not even in this one now. Do you think this is a change in the Nigeria Premier Football League?
Yeah, I think for the other teams that made it to the Super Six, congratulations to them first of all. There were some big names that I didn't expect that I thought would make it to the Super Six from both groups, Group A and Group B, that didn't make it this far. It goes to show that there's competition in the league, and I think largely to the fact that this season we saw and witnessed some teams going away to some venues that you'd not expect and pick up maximum points and even big draws in some cases. Teams like Akwa United didn't make it through to the Super Six. I was really surprised. I was counting on them at the beginning of the season that the promise keepers would probably go all the way in the group, maybe top the group. That wouldn't just come from the continent not long ago. And Kwara United at some point too. Those are teams that traditionally you place your money on in the league. That these are teams that would ordinarily finish tops in that group. And I think we're seeing Enyimba, Bendel Insurance, and Remo Stars from, of course, Group A, goes to show that the league has revamped. I mean, you're seeing teams that have not been in the league for some time just coming, topping, and going straight. And for Remo Stars, they've been there for 2-3 seasons now, regularly, and you can tell that it's a well-oiled team, and as a private team making it to the Super Six. Congratulations to them. And I understand that for anybody, they had to wait to the last game yesterday to be very sure of their qualification for the Super Six. The competition in the league is growing, and I think it's largely attributed to the fact that the IMC have decided to put a square peg in the square hole, try to make sure that officiating at match venues are fair. Hence the reason why we're seeing these teams making it to the Super Six. So congratulations to all of them, and I wish them good luck.
Right, thank you very much, Nosa Igunma, for your time and talking about Bendel Insurance and, of course, the teams that have made it through to the Super Six.